it's Ning. Ning is in China now. I left Indonesia for the Netherlands and then I went from the Netherlands to China, okay? Because I finished my internship. Okay, I passed. And then I went to China. Yay! I'm doing an exchange here, so I'm studying Chinese full-time. Thailand. Honestly, I really enjoy it. And China is an amazing country. I'm having so much fun. The food is so good. I'm eating so much. I'm also enrolled in 2 business courses, so that's nice. But anyway, I'm kind of worried. Because, of course, I'm here to document my modeling journey. And there's a problem because I am not allowed to model here. I'm not allowed to do job because, like, it's illegal. I could end up in jail if I work. So I cannot get any job, but also modeling I cannot do it. So I could only do portfolio shoots, but then I would have to find all the photographers myself. It's something that I am willing to do and I will do it because a girl got a dream and I need to keep going. I need to keep working, you know, the dream is not gonna fulfill itself, like, cannot. And I'm worried about multiple things, honestly, right now. Because I don't have an agency here. I feel like I'm slowing down. It's like, next year I've got 1 more year of school. So 1 more school year. 1 more school year. And it's taking forever until I can work full time. And I need to, otherwise, otherwise I will not be able to really get to a good point. If that makes sense. So that's kind of stressing me out right now because I can't do anything, basically. I can't do anything except just studying Mandarin, just taking classes, finishing up here for the coming 5 months, doing some portfolio shoots, then going back home. And then honestly, when I got like the summer break from school, I think I'm just gonna work. So I got a better portfolio, basically. And then after I'm done with school, I just want to work full time. I don't know. It's been hard. Like in here, it's been hard. It's not actually been hard. I'm okay. But you know, I don't know if anyone of you guys have experience with something like this, but it's like I'm doing my studies, like I'm finishing it up just because I want a degree. Like just because. And I also enjoy it. Like I enjoy entrepreneurship and stuff. Like I do want to start my own business later on, but you know, I've got a whole plan. The whole plan is social media combining with modeling, and then eventually when I earn a certain amount of money and I'm stable enough, then I will start my own company. That is the plan. And I feel like finishing up my degree is great, amazing, but I'm already 21 next month. So it's in here like, oh, I need to hurry the fuck up. And maybe that's not actually true. Maybe I'm still chilling, but I think it's okay. Like, I couldn't have started modeling before because I looked so young. I couldn't have started earlier. That wasn't really an option for me. And even now, I still struggle with things like acne. I also struggled with my measurements. No, well, not really. Like, I've got good measurements. But I went to my agency, and after a long break of being in Indonesia, not really working out, eating a lot of, well, processed foods, they told me that my hips and my waist, like the waist was still okay, but the hips got like bigger and too big for high fashion. I was like, in both the waist and the hips got 5 centimeters bigger than I was before. And I took that seriously, okay? I didn't start dieting, by the way. I don't think that's the way to go. But every day, 10k steps. Every morning I would do Pilates and yoga. I would walk my dog a lot, so I would get the 10k steps, and I would stop eating processed foods. I cooked a lot. I made a lot of good and healthy, nutritious food. So in 2 weeks, I lost all of it again. I lost 4 centimeters from my waist and hips, and I got back to high fashion model measurements. I'm telling you guys this because I got a comment about it from a girl, and she said that it's super toxic, like the modeling industry. And I do understand, but it's like hard because you know the modeling industry has a certain standard, right? And if you cannot reach that standard, you will not make it. Like I wouldn't even be able to go to Paris, Milan, New York, whatever, if I don't have these measurements, and I know this beforehand. And honestly, I would never, me personally, I would never starve myself. I would just be like, okay, then this is not meant for me if I cannot reach those measurements in a healthy way. And I also understand that a lot of other girls will try and do it another way, in a not healthy way. So basically, to explain to the girl that commented about the industry, it's how you perceive it. Because for me, I don't experience it as toxic. I can reach the measurements in a healthy way. But if you cannot and you keep being pushed to like starve yourself, that's when it becomes toxic. I would say there's a lot of toxic people in this industry. There's a lot of toxic agencies, even brands, models as well. But it's just really important with who you surround yourself with. My agent is like so sweet. She was like, don't worry, please do this in a healthy way. When I came back to her after 2 weeks, she measured me again and she goes like, how did you do this? Did you do this in a healthy way? She wasn't happy. She was like super concerned. And I told her like, I'm not dieting. It's okay. I mean, I'm dieting, but like just not eating processed foods. Not eating less. I was actually eating more than I was before. Just less shit. So honestly, it really depends on how you perceive it. That's all I want to say. Like, people always think that models sniff coke and smoke a lot and drink a lot to like stay skinny, and that's not really true, like at all. Or they starve themselves. I cannot speak for every model out there, but me personally, I don't have to do that. So if I don't have to do that, I know that there's a lot of other girls that also don't have to do it. And I also think that most models are just built like this. Because I don't think, me personally, I wouldn't even have the discipline to keep starving myself and to keep doing drugs or whatever. Because that's crazy. That's crazy discipline. I have to give them that. If they do it, I wouldn't say respect, because I don't want to say respect because it's bad for your health. But at the same time, you've got some crazy discipline. Like, you really want this bad. But at that point, I also feel like you just need to let this go and find something else to do. And that's something that I also have in the back of my mind. If this is not meant for me, then something else will come in that I will also love to do. Yes, that's my experience with model measurements, explained to the girl that asked me to comment, that posted the comment. And I'm happy to explain. And also, I will be creating more videos now about how it's going with my modeling journey and my worries and stuff. It helps me to vent here. And I hope that other people that see this, that also have ambitious goals, might recognize these problems and know that they're not alone. Okay, bye bye. Ning Ning says bye bye.